Ready to dive into the making of some iconic albums? In this video, we're going to explore the behind-the-scenes stories of three incredible albums: Ultramega OK, Louder Than Love, and Super Unknown. We'll uncover the creative process, the challenges faced, and the musical genius that went into crafting these masterpieces. So grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's embark on a journey through the making of these unforgettable rock albums. They recorded the album in 1987 at Reciprocal Recording in Seattle. The band initially faced some challenges with the production, as they were not fully satisfied with the mix. However, they eventually decided to release the album as it was, embracing its raw and unpolished sound. Ultramega OK showcased Soundgarden's heavy and experimental style, combining elements of metal, punk, and alternative rock. It's interesting to see how the band's artistic vision and determination shaped the final product, making it a significant milestone in their career. You know, when it comes to Ultramega OK, there's an interesting detail worth mentioning. The album was initially released with a mixed-up track order due to a mastering error. It wasn't until the 2017 reissue that the band finally corrected the track listing to reflect their original intended order. It's fascinating how even small mistakes can have an impact on the final presentation of an album. But hey, it all adds to the unique story and charm of Ultramega OK. Did you know that Soundgarden actually self-produced the album? They took on the role of producers themselves, which allowed them to have complete creative control over the sound and direction of the album. It's impressive to see how they were able to capture their raw energy and experimental nature without any outside influence. This hands-on approach truly showcases the band's artistic vision and their commitment to creating a unique sonic experience. The making of the album Louder Than Love by Soundgarden was quite a journey. It was their second studio album, released in 1989. They recorded it at London Bridge Studio in Seattle, which became a hub for the emerging grunge music scene. The band worked with producer Terry Date, who helped them achieve their desired heavy and raw sound. Louder Than Love showcased Soundgarden's evolution, blending elements of metal, punk, and grunge. Songs like Hands All Over and Loud Love really captured their signature sound. It's fascinating to see how the album played a pivotal role in shaping the grunge movement and establishing Soundgarden as one of its leading bands. You know what's interesting about the making of Louder Than Love? During the recording process, Soundgarden actually faced some challenges with the mixing of the album. They were experimenting with different techniques to achieve the heavy sound they wanted, but it took some time to find the right balance. In fact, they even had to remix the entire album after the initial version didn't quite meet their expectations. It just goes to show the dedication and attention to detail that went into creating this iconic album. Oh, let's talk about the critics' response to Louder Than Love. The album received mixed reviews from critics at the time of its release. Some praised Soundgarden's heavy sound and Chris Cornell's distinctive vocals, while others found it to be too abrasive or lacking in melodic hooks. However, over time, the album has gained recognition as a significant contribution to the grunge genre. It's fascinating how opinions can evolve and change as music continues to resonate with listeners in different ways. Ultimately, the impact and influence of Louder Than Love cannot be denied. Oh man, let's talk about the making of Super Unknown. It was a game changer for Soundgarden and had a massive impact on the band. They worked on the album in 1993 at Bad Animals Studio in Seattle. The band took their time crafting the songs, experimenting with different sounds and textures. The result was a masterpiece that showcased their versatility and songwriting prowess. Super Unknown catapulted Soundgarden to superstardom, earning them critical acclaim and commercial success. The album's hit singles like Black Hole Sun and Spoon Man became iconic anthems of the 90s. It's incredible how Super Unknown solidified Soundgarden's place in music history and continues to resonate with fans to this day. Did you know that the album was almost titled Elegy? The band initially considered naming it Elegy to reflect the somber and introspective nature of the songs. However, they ultimately decided on Super Unknown because they felt it captured the album's overall theme of uncertainty and the exploration of the unknown. It's fascinating to think about how a simple decision like choosing the album title can shape the entire perception and legacy of a record. Super Unknown truly stands as a testament to Soundgarden's musical brilliance and their ability to push boundaries. The album was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Rock Album in 1995. It's true, Super Unknown received critical acclaim and commercial success, and its impact was recognized by the music industry. Soundgarden's innovative sound and powerful songwriting really struck a chord with listeners, and the Grammy nomination was a testament to their artistic achievement. It's always exciting to see talented musicians like Soundgarden being recognized for their incredible work. It's fascinating to see how hard rock and grunge made such a significant impact on the mainstream music scene. In the 90s, bands like Soundgarden, Nirvana, and Pearl Jam brought a raw and powerful sound that resonated with audiences worldwide. Their music spoke to a generation and provided an alternative to the polished pop and hair metal of the time. The success of these bands helped pave the way for the grunge movement and brought a new energy to the rock genre. While grunge eventually faded from the mainstream, its influence can still be felt in the music that followed. It's incredible to think about how these bands shattered the status quo and left an indelible mark on the music industry. The legacy of hard rock and grunge will always be remembered as a pivotal moment in music history.